Start fam, welcome back to my channel. Today it is bowling night. What does that mean, you might ask? Well, I created a new savings challenge game called Bowling for Bucks. So a few nights ago I woke up pretty much in the middle of the night with this sudden idea to play a bowling game for a savings challenge with dice. And I went to Etsy to see if it existed, and I couldn't really find anything that was exactly like it, so I decided to create it. So if you check the link below, you will see a link to the Etsy listing. I opened up an Etsy store. This is the only thing I have in it right now. There will be more things coming. Don't worry, my free items are still available on my Ko-fi page. That is also linked down below. But this one is a digital download available to you guys. And what do you get for the download? You get the instruction sheet, which also includes a QR code to a video tutorial of how to play the game. You get the scoring sheet, and you get 2 dashboards in the A5 and A6 size. Okay? So I'm going to show you guys how to play Bowling for Bucks. Welcome to the video tutorial for how to play Bowling for Bucks. To play, you need 2 6-sided dice and the scorecard on the other side of this instruction sheet. At the beginning of each frame, the player will roll both dice. After the first roll, the player may choose to keep one, both, or neither of the dice. The player will score points based on the numbers rolled as indicated by this chart. 1 through 5 are their face value, and 6 is a gutter ball worth 0 points. In this situation, the player has 1 point and decides to re-roll both dice. Now the player has a total of 4 points. To mark the scoring, you will put a 2 in the front of the frame, indicating the value of the first dice, and a 2 in the back part of the frame to indicate the value of the second dice. The total for this frame is 4 points. To start the second frame, the player rolls both dice. The player chooses to keep the 4 and re-rolls the unkept dice. To mark the scores for this frame, the player will put a 4 in the top front part of frame 2 and a 2 in the top back part of frame 2. The total will be a running total of the points for the game. So the player will add this frame's total of 6 to the current game score of 4 and will mark a 10 in the bottom of this frame. If the player's first roll of a frame is a 5 and the second roll is a 6, the 6 is still a gutter ball and results in 0 points. The total for the frame is 5. If a player's first roll of the frame is a 5 and the face value of the re-roll is another 5, then this is a spare. The player will earn 10 points for the face value of both dice and a 2-point spare bonus, giving the total for this frame a 12. The player will mark the value of the 5 in the top front part of this frame and a slash indicating the spare in the top back part of the frame. If the first roll of a frame is 2 5s, then this is a strike. Congratulations, player! The player will mark an X in the top front section of that frame. The player will earn 10 points for the face value of both dice, plus a 5-point strike bonus for a total point value of 15. In frame 10 only, if a strike is earned on the first roll, the player will take another turn of up to 2 more rolls and adds those points to the strike points for their frame 10 total. If you are playing this as a savings challenge, each point earned is equal to $1. The player will save the total number of points earned per frame and indicate the total number of points earned at the end of the game. Thank you for watching this video tutorial of how to play Bowling for Bucks, and happy savings, everybody. Okay, now that you guys have watched the tutorial on how to play Bowling for Bucks, doesn't it sound like fun? All right, so there's a couple ways that you could do it for savings challenges. Number 1, me and my sons have actually been playing this game for the last few days, and it's actually a lot of fun, so I didn't want to leave. Typically in most bowling scoreboards, this will be for the players' names. I didn't want to fill anything in because number one, I wanted to leave it available that if you were to enjoy this game and want to play it with other family members, you could. So you could put in each person's name in this category here. The other option that you could do is, let's say you wanted to list a bunch of different categories here. You could list your categories and play 1 to 2 frames each week, and that would be savings for those categories. The other way that you could do it, and the way that I'm going to do it, is I am going to put in today's date, which is February 17th. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 2 or 3 frames each week. And then when I get to the end, I'll put the next date here. So it'll kind of show you how I'm going along at the pace that I'm going along. I could finish all of this in the month of February. I could do one for February, the next one for March, however I want to do it. So I will do a few frames. I may do a set dollar amount, like let's say I have $50 to play in this game today. I may go until I hit $50 in frames. I may do just 3 frames and then that's it. All right, but let's go ahead and get started. So you take your 2 dice in the first roll. All right, so we have a 5 and a 4. That's good. I'm not moving past that. So this 5 and 4 gives me a total of $9. Now I do recommend that you guys either, if you are gonna laminate it, use ultra fine point Sharpies. I think if you use regular Sharpies, it would just be too thick. Or don't laminate it, because this is a digital download. You can print off as many as you need. You don't have to print off the instruction sheet on the other side every time. You could just print off the scoreboard and then keep going. All right, so let's pull out our $9. We'll set that right up here for now. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, let's roll again for the next frame, frame 2. Okay, so since 6 is a gutter ball and a 2, that's a low number, I'm gonna re-roll both. Oh, okay, I only get 1 point this one because 6 is still the gutter ball, so we'll do gutter ball and 1. Now my total is the 1 plus the amount from the first frame, so my total now is $10. I like this because it does keep a running total, so I'm actually gonna put these 4 back and take out another 5, and that'll give me my total of 10. All right, let's go again. Okay, so we have a 4 and a 1. I'm gonna keep the 4 and re-roll the 1. Oh no. Gutter ball again. Okay, so gutter ball and 4. Now that gives me my 4 plus the previous total's 10. Now my new total is 14. So I will be doing the 4 back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's roll again. This is a 7. You know what, that's pretty good, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that. So we will do the 4 and the 3, and that's 7, so 14 plus 7, that is 21. Okay, so we have 5, 6, and 7, and I'm gonna go one more time. Okay. Oh, okay, so we have a 5 and a 3. I'm gonna go re-roll the 3 and hopefully I can get a spare. Oh no, I got a gutter ball. Okay. So 5 and gutter ball brings my 5 plus the 21 up to 26. Okay. So let me go ahead and get out the other 5, and we should have 26 total here. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, we do have 26. So when I get to the end over here, I'll put the total, and then that will be my total for that particular game. And then what you could do is you could tally up everything until the end of the month. You could, like I said, just play one game and then call that a savings challenge complete. You could do a category for each envelope, however you want to do it. Just have fun with it. But it is available in my Etsy shop as of now. Go ahead and go find that. I would love to see anybody else playing it, so tag me if you do. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me. I love this community because the creativeness that you guys have has inspired me to create these things. So thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate you, and have a wonderful time bowling for bucks. Thank you guys. Bye bye.